Growing up, we played with a lot of toys, but at times we wanted to be the toys. So let's look at role-playing toys we had back in the 70s and 80s. Role-playing toys. This was our chance to be the hero we saw on the movie screen, or the hero we saw on the little TV screen. That's right, sure, we could act out with He-Man or Kojak, whatever you were playing with. But then we wanted to do it. We wanted to be Kojak. We wanted to be He-Man. We wanted to be Luke Skywalker. So what did we do? Well, we went to the store and we got role-playing sets. Now, some of them have different names, but whatever you call them, they're role-playing sets. These were usually cheap plastic sets that came with maybe handcuffs, a badge. Sometimes it came with a shield. Sometimes it came with a helmet. Sometimes it came with a billy club. You know, that stick that police use. I'm not going to tell you what we call it in the South. Believe me, that was a long time ago. But whatever you called them, they were role-playing. It's where you get to act out the character you were in love with on the TV screen or the movie screen. So let's take a look at some of these. And we're going to start right here with He-Man. And this was a black sword. BBC. Again, you might not know what that is, but I'm sure your wife does. And check out this one. I didn't know about this as a kid. I was probably a little too old, because I think this skew's a little like under 11, 10, you know, before you hit your teenage years, or double digits, I should say. So I got He-Man right at the tail end. You know, I was like 12, 13. I don't think I've been running around with this, or if I did, I would have done it inside so my friends wouldn't see me. But this was the cool. You could have lifted up your magical sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull." Wouldn't we have loved to have said that? I know I would have. Believe me, every time I had have a tube, though, like we were wrapping Christmas presents, I had an empty tube. If it wasn't a lightsaber, it was a magic sword that I could say, "By the power of Grayskull." Oh, I loved it. And check out this one right here. Another one. I think this is the same set. No, that's the same box. Sorry, I don't know why I had that one on there twice. Let's just move on. Sometimes we make mistakes here on the channel. Look at this one. A little more cheaper set. And what is this one? This one's all Skeletor.
Curse you all!
That's right, Skeletor. Look at that. He's got him a sword also, so he can hold it up and say, "By the power of Grayskull." He should say, "By the power of Sneak Mountain." That's what I think he should say. But this one comes with a little fanny pack. Like, that's not a fanny pack. You can't put nothing in it. It's like it's a shield to cover your noads, you know, so you don't get hit in the balls with that plastic shield, I guess. And then you got the girls had to get in on it. The girls said, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I knew a girl that had this back in the 80s, now I wouldn't get excited today because I'm a grown man. But if I knew a like 11 or 12-year-old girl back then, I'm saying back then, I'm not saying now, I'm just saying back then, I would have been in love, because not only would it have been cute probably, I would have been like, hey, she likes at least the He-Man world, even if it is She-Ra, the Hordax are on there. And then we got this. Looks like a wrestling belt, but no, it's a He-Man belt. You put it around you and be like, "I got the power of Grayskull. I got the power of Grayskull. I got the power of Grayskull. You got the power of Grayskull. I got the belt." Yeah. Oh, you could have had a lot of fun. Don't worry, they're not all He-Man related. They're not all He-Man. Because here's Buck Rogers. This one comes with a belt. Belt was really popular. Some cheap-ass walkie-talkie. You know, they didn't do crap. Maybe you could send Morse code on it. I hated that. Don't send me Morse code. But there you go. It comes with Twiggy. Is that his name? Twiggy? I think it comes with target practice. I thought Buck Rogers was supposed to be his friend, but maybe not. And then you have Chips. Who didn't like Chips? Chips, man, I love Friday night. You're watching Chips, then you watch some fish. Oh, you didn't even need supper. Motorcycle set. Comes with that plastic generic helmet. Comes with a little gun. Pow, pow, pow. Also comes with some plastic handcuffs, so come in handy. Come in handy. Especially if Amy came over to the house. She didn't have the key for it. Okay, I'm rambling here. Oh, it's got all kinds of stuff. I think I see another cheap walkie-talkie. I'll probably do. How about this one right here? Top Gun. You want to act like you're Maverick? Well, you could with this Top Gun. Sure, it comes with a little plane with a trigger on it and shoots off. That's not the role-playing part. That is the helmet. You can put the helmet on while you do it. Hey, I used to put this helmet on and play Top Gun Nintendo. Yeah, try to land on that aircraft carrier. I can't do it! I hate it. I can refuel. I could never land on that aircraft carrier. Why was it so dang hard? Fun fact, the last thing I ever bought at Zaire's was the Top Gun Nintendo game. Okay, how about another Buck Rogers? That's right, Buck Rogers in the Buckaroos has this helmet. I would love to find this helmet today. I would love to make videos with this helmet on my head. It would look really cool. You know what they should have done? A Speed Racer helmet. Why? Why didn't we get a Speed Racer helmet? How about this right here? Ultra Force 1. I don't even know what it is. This is why I tell you something about Ultraman 1 or how I wish I had it or I had a friend that I don't even know what it is. I know there's some Ultra Force stuff in the 90s based on a comic book. This ain't it. So it comes with a gun, it comes with a cheap belt, and I guess a holster for you. Gotta have a holster for your gun, right? You do have to have that. And how about this? Vegas. Every kid in the 70s wanted to reenact Vegas. No, they didn't. Now, I ain't think kids didn't watch this show, did they? I guess they did. Gun comes with cheap walkie-talkies. It comes with a gun. I think you can hook a silencer to it. That's always cool. Comes with some fake badges and everything. Everything you want to know so you can be, I don't know, that Robert Conrad, Robert Urich. It's one of those Roberts, I know that. But you could be Vegas. Vegas. You don't have to tell me in the comments which one I don't know. How about this for the girls? That's right, girls like playing role-playing toys too. A mop and a broom and a dustpan. Ooh, back when you could sell stuff like that to girls, but you can't do that today. They'll say, no, girls want the guns too. No, they don't. They want to sweep up the kitchen floor. And then we've got, and I remember this. I had this set. I had this, not the bow and arrow one, but I had the one in the middle. And I don't know what it was called. I remember I chewed it and put a hole in it. I know, I was weird. I chewed on a lot of stuff, but I had this. I used to run around the house with it. I didn't have the shield. I just had the one in the middle, the cheap one. I would hold this one up and say, by the power of Grayskull! Oh, it was awesome. I know, you're saying that wasn't He-Man. How'd you do that? But, hey, it was He-Man in my mind. How about this one right here? A Spider-Man one. This one's got like a little flashing light. Is that a flashing light or a walkie-talkie? Man, that's a walkie-talkie that doesn't walk or talkie. Oh, it looks like it's got a lot of cool stuff in it, though. I've never had this one. Never even seen this one until today. And then we got Chuck Norris. That's right, the Norris of all Chucks is right here. Battle set. You know it's not going to be called an adventure set. It's going to be something like it comes with a headband. It has the Karate Commandos, and that's Karate with a K. Karate Commandos right there. Got a knife. Looks like it might have a nunchuck or two. Man, this thing looks awesome. And you also have this other one, another Chuck Norris one that comes with this plastic yellow sword so you can hold it up and say, by the power of Chuck Norris, I have the power. Oh, that would have been awesome. And it also comes with a mini golf club. I don't know, maybe Chuck Norris in his downtime, he wants to play a little golf. I'm not judging him. Maybe he's playing miniature golf, or what I like to call putt-putt. I don't know about you, I call it putt-putt. And then we got that's not Rambo. Okay, it's a fake Rambo, but good enough. It comes with a crossbow gun. Look at that. It's like a bow and arrow gun. That's kind of weird. A survival knife. You got to have that back in the 80s. I had a real one. I'm not trying to brag. I did. It had compass in it. It had some fishing strings so you could sew up your arm if you fall. Like I was going to do that. Hey, look, this comes with some plastic grenades and a compass that doesn't work. I'm sure it doesn't work. Let's be honest. It doesn't work. And if it did work, back then you wouldn't even know what it was talking about because it was said go north. And you would be like, I thought north was up where the stars are. And you would have been really confused. How about this? You count this as a role-playing toy? I guess so. Kenner's Police Academy. This is just tape you line up. It says, do not cross here. There's been a murder scene. Should have came with some chalk so you could outline your friend. That would have been good. But no, this is just tape you put up. And no, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Whenever someone tells you there's nothing to see here, there's something to see. Trust me on that. And you got Starsky and Hutch. That's right, both of them right here. Got those plastic handcuffs again. Whew. In my mind back then, boy. And you got, it should have came with a big old afro wig to put on so you could look like Starch, whatever his name is, Hutch. I don't know which one ever had the black hair. It says a scene on TV, but you didn't see any plastic handcuffs on TV. I don't know what else it comes with. It looks like it might come with a Mr. Microphone, but I doubt it. How about a TJ hooker? Oh, now you can dress up like a hooker. You're like, it's time. I get to dress up like a hooker this weekend, Mom. I can't wait. And you get, of course, the plastic handcuffs, and you get the plastic gun, and the fake walkie-talkie, and there you go. You can can you imagine being like 12? Picture this in your mind, okay? It's 1982. You got this set for Christmas, right? Nobody's home but you. Nobody's home but you. You're a big TJ Hooker fan. Remember that? Big TJ Hooker fan, right? Let's say you put all this on. You put the belt on. You put the holster on it and everything. You put a badge on, but you're not wearing any clothes. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just imagine if you had all this, you could maybe hang the... I'm not going to tell you where you're going to hang the handcuffs. I think you can figure out a place to hang them. But you could walk around the house freely, naked, and you'd be T.J. Hooker. I don't know about you, but just seeing that in my head is awesome. How about this one right here? Voltron. I'm going to be honest. You're going to cancel me. I don't know Voltron. Growing up, I don't remember anybody talking about Voltron. I don't remember anybody saying anything about Voltron. I don't know. My world, back then our world was our street. Nobody talked about Voltron. Talked about all the other cartoons and everything, but Voltron, maybe Voltron came a little later in the 80s, like mid-80s, and I was out of it. I don't know what it was. Just no one ever talked about it. And how about this? Transformer. This doesn't look that fun, because the fun part, Transformers, was they were transformed because they were robots in the skies. Robots in the skies, disguising those robots. Oh, I love that theme song. So, it might be fun, but of course it comes with a belt. Has to come with a belt and a plastic gun. And look at this one right here. I know what Robocop is, and I know what badass when I see it. Look at this thing. Whew. If I had this when I was a kid, I'd be walking up and down the neighborhood. But I didn't have it, so I wore a Hawaiian shirt, tiger stripe shorts, and walked around with an Indiana Jones hat and a machete. I wanted to be Magnum PI. I wanted to be Indiana Jones, so I just walk up and down the street. I think they'd arrest you today if you saw 12-year-old walking up and down the street with a dang machete. I'm not talking about a plastic machete. I'm talking about a real one that I got at the Army Surplus store, and it was called Henry Hanks. Let's go down here. The A-Team set. Now, I didn't have this. Would have been awesome. It comes with a fake nose and a fake glasses and a fake mustache. Oh, because that's what the face man. Not the face man. What's the main guy's name? What's the main guy's name? I forgot. What is that guy's name? Hannibal. How did I forget that? Hannibal Smith. Hannibal Smith. That's what he would do. He's always like to disguise when people was looking for the A-Team. You had to put on disguise first to see if they really wanted the A-Team, or maybe they were working for Decker. You couldn't have that. You couldn't have somebody working for Decker. No way. This was awesome set right here. And it comes with another fake compass. How about this one? I haven't done a bully beatdown list in a while. I might have to save this one because this kid's getting beat up. You mad? What's in his hand? Oh, he's got nunchucks. No, that make. You know the bully from school who took that from him. He probably was all excited when he got it. The bully's not gonna mess with me no more, Mom. I got turtle power. And he dressed up like this and came to school with his little plastic nunchucks, and he was gonna beat up the bullies. I'm finally gonna stand up to my bully. And then his bully's like, "Give me your milk money." And he was like, "I'm gonna stand up to you. I can't think of a turtle's name right now. I'm a nerd turtle. And he took those nunchucks and slapped him beside the head with. The teacher laughed and called his mom. His mom came up there and laughed at him and said, "I told you. Some kids just can't stand up to bullies, and you're one of them. Carl, go back home." Okay, here we go. Even girls got to get in on the action with Charlie's Angels. Look at that. Comes with a hair dryer, comes with a comb, comes with a boyfriend. It comes with all kinds of stuff. Even a mirror. And the hair dryer actually blows. You know what else actually blows? This whole set. Why do girls have such stupid shit? Let's be honest. Girls, why do you like such stupid crap? Oh, I think it even comes with a ruler. Is that a ruler? I hope not. And here's another one for the girls. The Western dress-up set. Comes with a cowboy hat. And let's be honest. This is what the uncle bought the little girl, his little niece. He's like, "Oh, you coming to spend the summer with me while your mom's at work? Well, here, let's dress up like a cowgirl." You know it's true. You know what happened. In fact, there's probably some little boys that uncles dressed up like that too. Not saying it was me. Yeehaw, let's move on. This is one from Return of the Jedi that didn't get released. It was going to do one 2-1B. Yeah, I didn't get the picture of that for you. Sorry, 2-1B. There was going to be a Boba Fett one, and there was going to be this one right here. Came with the gun that we all know from Kenner and a belt that said Jedi on it. You're not a real Jedi unless you have a belt that says Jedi on it. I bet Ahsoka Tano don't have that, does she? No, she doesn't. What about Rey Skywalker? She got a belt? No. And it comes with a holster, and I don't know what it is. Like some kind of cup you drink water out of. It comes with a lot of stuff. This is just concept art drawing of what they were going to do. They never did make it. But woo, we got done looking at role-playing toys. Hey, come over. Let's play role-playing. That's a lot of fun. This was more of a toy you played by yourself, let's be honest. Because most of the time you and your friend didn't have a role play instead. It wasn't like one had Starsky and the other one had Hutch. You just come over and, you know, why didn't they make a Magnum one? Why didn't they make a Magnum one? I wanted to be Higgy Baby.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.